So happy new year. It is 2023. And if you like the video and to keep them going and keep the free yoga going, have to hit subscribe. It's just a little button on the end. And in a couple of months, I will have one-on-one so that you can do it live. Anyway. Good morning. So this is Sharon. I'm going to share yoga with you. And all you need is your 2 mats and your breath. And I'm going to go over 2 principles before we start teaching. So it's the new year. So putting a new positive spin on things that maybe have been rough. So there was a Sanskrit term, avidya, which means ignorance. So we have this impression, or this, they call samskara, this ground thing inside of you, which is an impression, right? Something that you're carrying with you that could be wrong, right? So it's like, and there's another term, paraprakshabhavana, have an opposite thought. So these are 2 things to swirl around, which is to make yourself a little bit better, work on the thoughts that you have that may be faulty, that are keeping you stuck. They could be generational, they could be environmental, but it's a constant thought that keeps one stuck. We all have them, I have them. And then I'm personally just paraprakshabhavana, opposite thought. So I don't want to do my yoga practice. I don't feel like it, right? That's kind of an ignorance. Your feelings dictating what you do. Now, that yoga practice is going to give mental peace, poise, energy. It's going to make you feel really good. And child pose is a nice starting place. But avidya is I don't want to. It's raining. It's cold. I feel icky. Regardless of the weather is, you can have your practice. You can have your discipline. You can feel good. Whether you have a little money, you have no money, you lost money, you're getting money. You have this, you don't have that. It's what you do in the dark times to make light. What you do to remember that you're constantly light, that you never change. So these are kind of interesting observations that I just share with you. Take them, leave them. We're going to do a gentle practice, because it really feels like I will be leading up to more vigorous practices. But during a retrograde, which is what we're in, you want to, old injuries pop up, lots of drama to solve, and sometimes it's good. Retooling, refixing, so being gentle with your body, consistent practice. But gentle is better than harsh, and then injuring or aggravating, either too hard in the mind or too hard in the body. You want equanimity, peace, balance, and avidya, getting rid of that. So right focus, right action, that you are enough, that you are good enough. And often we all feel like, oh, we need this to complete us, we need that to complete us, we need that person's approval. That's a big one, right? You don't need anyone's approval. Although, because you may not get it. But what does you look in the mirror? What is your inner voice calling and telling you to do? For me, it's always the yoga practice. Move. Do it, whether it feels right or not. And then find a way. So anyway, so your focus is on creating a beautiful new year. And whatever stops you, you don't control it. But you just go, thanks, I'm going to do this practice anyway. Not waiting till the end of the day, but before work, during your downtime. Just putting that out there. So just a little philosophy in there. We're going to exhale into cat, inhale into dog. So taking the burdens off of the shoulders, rewiring the way we think. Right? Exhale. Rewiring, making it better, putting it with more light. Inhale it up. God does not doubt. There's no fear. It's just often retooling. Twist and twist. Arms out. Inhale it up and out. And then turn it and twist. shoulder girdle and twist. So what can your focus be? And sometimes it's the reality that certain parts of your body really hurt. Inhale into that and then exhale. Let it go. We don't have enough oxygen often in our body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then we'll do cat and dog it. So exhale cat. Very good for your low back. Inhale dog. Exhale cat. Inhale dog. Then downward facing dog. And then exhale. Inhale dog. Exhale cat. Bent knee downward dog. Exhale cat. Inhale dog. And then come on your toes. So one of my teachers I really, really love, old teacher, Shiva Rai, she would always do 27 sun salutations to kind of, it's like an offering, bringing more solar into your life. But we'll do half ones because they're really easy, and that's what I did the night of the, for other people. It's like an offering for people that are suffering, for areas of your life that are stagnant. And you're just breathing, and it relieves arthritis and depression. It's called Ardha Surya Namaskar, half suns. And we'll just put that in. And it's always nice to learn new things, learn new languages, new customs. Incorporate newness into your, don't be afraid of it. Good. And we'll do a little joint freeing exercise for the knees, for the wrists, the shoulders. Good. And then Ardha Surya Namaskar, 27 of them. Inhale, exhale. So these are really gentle. Inhale out. They don't hurt your rotator cuffs. They bring a lot of energy. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Just for a new year, really simply, for you and your new year. Just a rolling practice. So it's fun when you've been practicing a long time, because then you have all these traditions, lineages, and amazing yoga teachers that are fun to study with. Right. Just keep going. And then exhale, all the tension out, shake the head. And then inhale, rise it up. It's just a very general way. If you have to think about 27 full sun salutations, it might skirt you from your practice. Right? You might go, I don't want to do that. With 27 half sun salutations, you just take out a doable goal. And if you want to go there, go there. And in this practice, go as hard or as soft as you would like. Sturam Sukham Asana. So Sturam, not too hard. Sukham, soft. Not too soft. Find a way to, that's my kitty cat. I was wondering what that line was. What is the right balance for you? And 7 more. This is bringing that solar power into your body, into your day, into your year. Kind of any blocks in work or love or whatever, just going right to the core of them. And it may take a while, and it may not take anything. Right? Meanwhile, you've fired your digestion, helped your muscles. It's very wet in the winter. You've burned through that. Just a couple more. And this warms up and heats the body. Good. Palms up, palms down, palms up. And then we're going to take a hold of the wrist. Lean it to the side. Inhale it up. Lean to the other side. Arms out. We'll do a little crescent lunge. So this is we're going to get with shoulder opening. So instead of bringing my hands like they do traditionally up, I'm going to bring them out for your shoulders and up and back on the back heel. Thinking of an open heart, receiving good in the new year. Nice. Wonderful. You can have water. I love coffee. Some say no, some say yes, different lineages. Yogi Bhajan Kundalini says no, and then Jabi Joyce says yes. You have to figure out what works for you. Curl the toes. Yeah, let's do a little breath of fire. So yoga should never feel painful. It shouldn't be flat. Turn and twist. There should not be pain. Right? That is not a good thing. So now exhale in cat. Inhale in dog. There's enough pain. This is where we restore, renew. Exhale cat. Inhale dog. And then we'll come on our knee and do a little Vini yoga. Hands on our heart, prayer twist. Nice. And then we're going to reverse. Woohoo, twist it. Prayer it. Twist it. Prayer it. Back on our knees. And switch the other side. So we're dissecting today. So we're twisting motobile. And then bring it down. And down. Whoop. Right. And then we're going to come on our bellies. We're going to do back bending. So we're just breaking it down, making it very easy. So feet side to side. You just keep things simple. We complicate them. Seal pose. That's when the problems ensue. Exhale it down. Inhale it right. Exhale it down. Shoulders by the first, right by the chest muscle, and that root of the rib cage, elbows into the ribs, and then lower, middle, upper, and exhale it down 3 times. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Stay there. Good. Child pose. Inhale, rise. And then we'll have fun. Forehead, toe tips, and then fingertips, forehead to knee. The slower you go, often the better. Warrior 1, heel to heel alignment. Arms up. Oh, it's just my camera position. I have a camera, man. Arms out. Reverse. But it's my pleasure to offer this up, child. Inhale it up. You don't need all this fancy stuff. You just need to do it. Forehead to knee. Warrior 1. Reverse. Bring it down. Child pose. And then we'll come into our upper dog. See, we're mobile now. We're warmed up. And then child. And then up. So a little Vini yoga. Kind of get yourself rock and rolling. Very simple. And then this time, let's go right into archers. Kalabati. I'll move it back a little bit. See, my head isn't cut off. Nice. Breathe it up. Hands in the heart. And the feet are aligned on the same plane, the same axis. And archers. Reverse. Forehead to knee. And then we'll come back on child. Upward face. And we'll come back. And this time, other foot forward. Archer's pose. Reverse. Side angle. Twist. Twist. Child. People say you can't do yoga in like very short time. Oh, absolutely you can. Just principles. You know, just keep the principles simple. Breathe it in. Breathe it up. Fingertips, toe tips, forehead to knee, tension in the neck removed. Archers. Nice. Angle. Reverse. Nice. Child. And high cobra. Yes. Breathe. Now let's do a little hip opener. And we'll just come into our lizard lunge. If something hurts, back off of it. Then I'm going to switch those. Been meaning to switch the camera. I don't have one of those holder things. But it's totally fine. You just work with what you have and keep improving. So we were doing lizard lunge and then we'll go into pigeon. Sorry about that. And come on down. Breathing in, breathing out. So anytime you watch a YouTube video, whomever it is that you like, so you see more of them, you always hit subscribe. Really, really important. The little red button, boom. Right, so my name is Sharon, and this is what I do. This is what I love. Right? Now, for those of you want a little flexibility in the calf, forward, and then back, and then forward. And then we'll come right into our pigeon. On the fingertips, you're going to kiss the forehead down, inhale it up, and then exhale, forward fold. So just making a pillow with your forearms. Breathe it in, breathe it out. And then we're going to twist. We're almost 20 minutes. So it's like time flies when you're having a lot of fun, right? Happy New Year. So, let us come back to neutralize ourselves. It's always good as downward dog. A lot of people hold this a long time. You can do, I did Shakti Yoga. You can bounce up and down. And this was a wonderful certification, and it was about moving the energy. So if you just lift and lower your heels pretty quick, you get stagnant energy off. It's a nice way versus a dead hold where you're kind of feeling deadness. You put a little life to it. Just, you can add on these spices and or not, right? This is your practice. You get to do what you want that feels good. And that's really the point. There's so many things in life that don't feel good, right? That avidya, I've got to muscle through this, but let your yoga practice flow. And you're like, what the heck is this stuff she's talking about? In through the nose. The prana is the real yoga. Exhale out the jaw. So this is not Ujjayi breathing. Just this is another form. Is in through the nose. Release to the neck and shoulders. And then for heating, if you run cold pigeon pose, I like to be here so you can see where you're at. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Deep in the throat. That's heating. So if you feel cold and nice, Ujjayi, your glottis is where is expanding in through the nose and out. Lips are closed. Forehead down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. All right, and then prayer twist. And then again, we'll do those seated suns. Just 7, 1, 2, 3. See how easy. Make your practice flow and go. Make it this like massive Olympic procedure, because then, and YouTube only has like a certain amount of time anyway. So, and I'll do some more rigorous ones. And there you go. Bend your knees. Here you go. Let's get some abs. And then here we are in both pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold down on 27. Bend the knees. Lift the chest up. This is for the upper back. And lift. And lower belly. A little fire going. Here. Bend and lift. Soles of the feet together. Massage. You get your digestive system fired. And foot reflexology right on the arches. So at a time when, let's say, planetarily it's chaotic, or the world right now, a nurturing yoga practice is a wonderful thing that you can offer. So we haven't done any inversions. So that's also really important. So shoulders down. So you can be right here. This is an inversion. This is lovely. Or bring your feet above your head, hands on the low back, and up you go. Looking at your toes. We'll hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. More good in your year. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You can hold these as long as you want. And then the blocks, which I haven't used much, but I call it a T. It's like a little cross, okay? And that's, it's like, like this. This is for your upper thoracic cavity. This is right for your cranium, right? For your brain to let it release. And here we have it. And this is how you're going to do your meditation. Is lying down, opening up your shoulder girdle. This goes right at your heart. The other one goes at your lower skull, and your upper, I should say your skull. Right? The soles of the feet can come together. And this imagining, you can put a pillow or a blanket underneath that, and imagining a beautiful new year for yourself. Take a pause, shoulders open, and then come off the blocks. And I think we'll do a quick seated meditation. Just visualizing success, the finger and thumb, in your new year. Maybe light coming through all negativity, anything that you've had to go through, just wash it off. And then in the new year, embracing prosperity in your work, relationships, love. Just a little light towards that. Just a little envisioning of that. Letting all the heaviness of 2022 dissolve. And my greatest wish is for you to live a joyous life. Namaste. And thank you. Hit subscribe. And thank you, sharing yoga with you so you feel a little bit better. Have a great day. Thank you.